Difference between credit card and debit card in United States. In the United States, a debit card is linked directly to your bank account, allowing you to spend only what you have in the account. On the other hand, a credit card allows you to borrow money up to a certain limit set by the issuer, which you will need to pay back later, often with interest if not paid in full by the due date. Certainly, here are some additional details about credit and debit cards in the United States. Debit cards linked to bank account. When you use a debit card in funds are immediately dedicated from your checking or saving account. Limited spending. You can only spend the amount available in your account, preventing you from going into debit. No interest charges. Since you are using your own money, there is typically no interest charged on purchase. ATM withdrawals. Debit cards also allow cash withdrawals from ATMs, often without additional fees from your bank. Credit cards. Borrowed money. Credit cards allow you to borrow money up to a credit limit set by the issuer. You can pay off the full balance or choose to pay a minimum amount each month, with interest charged on the remaining balance. Responsible use can positively impact your credit score, while misuse or late payments can negatively affect it. Many credit cards offer reward cashback to travel benefits for spending, often based on specific categories or overall usage. Protection. Both credit and debit cards often come with fraud protection, but the liability for fraudulent charges can differ. Debit card users might have more liability if not reported promptly, while credit card users usually have better fraud protection. Choosing between them depends on your financial habit, spending needs, and whether you prefer using your own funds directly or having a line of credit for purchase. Certainly, let's delve deeper into some specific aspects of credit and debit cards in the United States. One significant difference between credit and debit card is their impact on credit history. Responsible use of a credit card can help build positive credit history and improve your credit score. This is important for future loans, mortgages, and even retaining apartments, as lenders often check credit scores. Credit cards typically have higher interest rates compared to a debit cards. If you carry a balance on your credit card, you will incur interest charges. While using a debit card means you are sending money directly from your account without any interest fees. Debit card may have fewer fees associated with the use compared to credit cards. Credit cards might have annual fees, late payment fees, or foreign transaction fees, while many debit cards don't incur such charges. Credit cards often offer rewards programs such as cashback points or airline miles. For spending, debit cards may have fewer or no rewards attached to their usage. In terms of fraud protection, both credit cards offer some level of security. However, cards usually have stronger consumer protection against unauthorized charges, with federal regulations limiting your liability for fraudulent transaction. While both types of card are widely expected, there might be situations where one is more advantageous than other. For instance, some rental car Agencies or hotels might prefer credit cards due to hold the place on funds. Ultimately, choosing between a credit and debit cards often depend on your financial goals, spending habits, and comfort with managing credit. Some people prefer the convenience of a credit card for rewards and building credit, while others prefer the control and simplicity of debit card, avoiding potential debit.